Howdy, Immortallium here. I fully expect to complete this game today. My intention is during the credits that I'll discuss my thoughts on this game as well.
There before?
The scrapyard? Nah. Just seen the sign on my way to camp. This isn't the main road?
No, this is all Hackett property. The main road is another mile that way.
I mean, for one, how did she think this was the main road? Like, this place doesn't look like a road at all. So what's gonna go down at this scrapyard?
Oh, shit.
Relax. It's motion sensor. We're okay.
Very dramatic though, isn't it? You know what that kind of reminded me of for some reason?
Ew. Come on.
Even though it's
this way.
quite different, I don't know why it reminds me of this. It's that scene from the first Friday the 13th film where your one is like running around and then all those lights come on at the cabin. And speaking of horror movies, it's quite Texas Chainsaw right here. You know, the family.
Gotcha. You'll pay for what you did to my Kaylee.
Okay, I'm assuming this is to keep the gun on me, right? Oh my god, okay. Woo! Oh jeez, I did not, oh my god. I did not expect that. I thought I was just trying to hold on to the gun. Hey, thank you very much, Sarah Jane, for following me. Oh, I'm doing fine. Oh god, wait, just one moment. I think in these situations they said not to pull the knife because that'll cause you to bleed out. Oh god, is it one of those buckets? Oh god. That was unpleasant. Oh man. You'd think you'd be able to smell it though before even looking in. Okay, so now we gotta hide. Oh, can we block the door? If we can get it under the... Oh, that's not how I would have done it, buddy. I tried to get it under the handle. Bobby just so casual as he, like, stalks us.
Hide from me in my own house, fucker!
You're a fucker.
That's not much of a comeback there. Okay, I thought as well with regards to, you know, I was just talking about Texas Chainsaw. I thought she was gonna like jump through the window like your one does, Sally Hardesty. Oh god, okay. Hopefully this doesn't mean play the piano. Maybe it's like check under the piano's lid or something? No, I'm not gonna play the piano. Okay, at least they gave me the option. This is like the worst time to play the piano. In my personal opinion, at least. Okay.
How's you doing?
Are we not gonna try to shut the door on them? Like, I'm kind of surprised that her hits aren't like sending him even further. Considering like how super powerful she's meant to be now. You know what? This guy's dangerous. He tried to kill us. He was gonna make us suffer. We're gonna attack him. I think we're in the right in this situation. Sorry to do this, dude. Yeah, does she have like light sensitivity as part of the werewolf or something? Oh, yeah, this poor fella.
Whoa, what?
Uh-oh. Yeah, if you can close the door.
No. No, wait! Ow! Fuck!
Okay. I guess that was because... Well, first off, it's because I didn't let him out. Yeah, I know Jacob died, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. I'm sorry, Jacob. I do feel kind of bad for Jacob simply because I just foolishly mixed up the door numbers. He could probably have gotten out if I hadn't messed up.
I promise. I won't tell anyone anything.
No, man. Family first. Besides, I'll get in trouble.
Stab? What, pull the knife out and stab him? I don't think we're in a position to do that.
You stole my knife.
Oh, Laura. Oh no, you've been bit.
Pick on someone your own size.
Travis!
The big coward.
I keep trying to fix it. Whatever this is, people keep getting hurt.
Oh,
First Max, how you?
if you do what you did to Jacob,
Am I dying?
I think we're going to be offering him
You've lost a lot of blood.
like the opportunity to become a werewolf, right?
I'll heal though, right?
Thing is, like, I'm just gonna accept at the moment. How hard do you need to bite? I mean, I guess you have to at least draw blood, don't you? Typically, when you when a werewolf bites someone, they're not in their human form.
Okay.
We still don't know, like, considering how much information we've gotten about this freak show fire, we still don't really know that much about it.
So, you ever operated a crane before?
I actually used to be pretty good at the claw game at my local arcade. The kids used to call me the grabber.
No,
Oh, I hear that now.
Oh god, like, don't crush Caitlin, whatever you do.
You did it!
I feel like this could go horribly wrong.
Yeah, I think I found my call.
I don't think she should have been
About
standing
time.
so close as well. Yeah, let's lift her up now so that she's safe.
Oh, fuck.
Let's slam the car. Oh, crap. Oh boy, she's gone. Okay, now is a good opportunity. Poor girl. Okay, so there's a couple of things there. First off, we didn't check to see if that werewolf is actually dead. Secondly, we didn't check for the car to see if it has the part we need. Oh, is this where that ladder's gonna... Do you remember early on in the game? Okay, I think coming down here and weakening the ladder earlier might have screwed us. Maybe it'll actually screw over if we're being chased. Maybe whoever's following us.
Oh. What's this? Silver shells. Well, guess that solves the mystery of the missing fuse. These fucking hunters are everywhere.
Is me or her eyes red? Like very red. And she's got black bags under her eyes.
Little heavy on the trapdoors in this place, not gonna lie.
The problem is I also know that this ladder isn't in complete... Okay, let's see what happens. I can't even remember which rung it was. Okay, it was that one. But I think she's managed to overcome it. Because we weren't exactly... Like, what I thought originally is that we were going to be, like, chased up the ladder. So we don't really know where Chris is currently. Oh. How are we not, like, commenting on this? Look what's on the pillar. Or is that a pillar? Gotta be a pillar. It's a goddamn werewolf. We can see it from here.
I think we found Chris Hackett.
Do we know for sure that this is Chris?
Son of a bitch.
Here we go now. I knew he'd break those chains. Now, our gun has silver bullets, right? Oh! You know what? That's the second time that those two have fallen through a hole. Oh, is that Bobby? Here we go. She's turned.
The gun!
Oh, you're so dead. Or maybe you're just passed out. I will admit the animation of that looked a little goofy. Okay, which one? Oh, we don't know which one this was. Oh, we did that, thank goodness. We broke the curse now.
What now? Everyone's back to normal?
What? Oh, Chris wasn't the first.
That's not possible.
Caleb. Kaylee. The girl you killed? Her brother.
He was the first?
Who bit Caleb?
Silas.
Silas.
Been tracking him for years. He's a
Yeah, that's the kid from
gypsy transient.
from the fire.
Anyway, there's sightings up and down the coast. A feral albino child. Giant white wolf.
Why the hell should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm telling you we can end this. We kill Silas, everyone gets better. Everyone, is still alive anyway.
Can someone please get me some fucking clothes?
Actually, I was just thinking of that there. I was like, I'm impressed that she has any clothes at all. You'd think that they'd be completely naked when they come back from their werewolf form.
You had your chance. You had your chance to wipe out that wretched family, and you failed.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to be picked up, but the audio was a bit distinct there.
The Hierophant. Where did you find this?
Oh.
Where did you find it? This shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain. No, no, no. My poor boy. You see what they did to us?
This is interesting. This is like a bonus for finding that card, I guess?
What have they done?
But presumably then her son is okay because she's looking for him. And he's the werewolf. Oh boy. Approaching these is not a good idea. I'll say that. I wonder what would have happened if I'd let her die, because if I had, how could she be then predicting? Like, how could she be talking to me? Yeah, this can't be Silas. Ah, this is the sheriff. Oh, is this like the blooding thing? Okay, I will admit, like, this isn't a direction in the story that I thought we'd be going in.
Mummy's coming, Silas! Silas! Silas!
Well, she timed that well, didn't she?
My poor boy. You see what they did to us? How they hurt us. He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver. My little white wolf. He must be protected.
So I guess it was the Hacketts that burned
You
the...
must not follow this path. Remember how much I've done for you.
I mean, you've done a little bit. I won't say that you haven't done anything, because it has certainly influenced my decisions on certain points. Oh, this is our first time as Max, I think, isn't it?
Where the hell are my clothes?
Oh, so that's the clothes that your one Emma put on. And so I guess he had the
You
taser.
gotta be kidding me.
The bear spray? There was the bear spray in there as well, I believe.
Gotta find Laura.
Oh man. I'm sorry, buddy, but you know what? You don't look as bad as I thought you would. This is her hat, isn't it?
She must have come back.
Are you gonna swim over? If I press stay, do I get to look around on the island? That's kind of my big question right now. Also, I'm gonna have to... there was that thing in the water, though. Is that a factor? Screw it. We're swimming to shore. I think that's what he would do. Okay, we got over there safely. Now, something that did pop into my mind is that we might get hunted down by a werewolf. But I'd say right now that's rather unlikely, given that we probably knocked out... Okay. Well then. That was good. I like how karmic that was. In the sense that I was talking about that as he literally got attacked by a werewolf. Now, to be fair, I kind of blame myself a bit for Jacob. I don't think it was unfair of me, like...
What the heck is this?
Oh.
I'm a happy, happy bunny.
That's the bunny that you one brought. Abigail, right?
How long has this guy been here?
Is this a Hackett? A Septimus Hackett. I love that name, actually. Septimus. Here's my son, Septimus. Actually, your one came in here, didn't she, Emma? So she should be in here somewhere. Now that I think about it. Hey, more evidence. Very good. Okay, so we missed 2 pieces of evidence, but we got 8 out of 10. I don't know if that, like, impacts the ending or not. You know what? We got that last tarot card. We got that last piece of evidence. This is probably the time to prepare for attack. Down the chimney.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, is she in the hidden
Just
room? The...
Breathe.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
What the?
Oh, he's gone through the brick. Okay, do you want to, like, barricade yourselves or something? Get into a room where there's only one entrance. Keep the gun tracked on the door. We should probably run. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, I can. Silver shells. Come on, Caitlin! Come this way! This way!
How's that? I'm sorry, but she's not going to hear you.
Talking to a
Yeah.
baby.
I'm going to try beam. Probably should have gone out the window, shouldn't I? Embrace my inner, like, Sally Hardesty. I do like that the werewolf is, like, being careful too. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where Chris's room was. There we go. Yeah, it was one of the locked doors at the bottom, like, that I couldn't get into. Oh, Dylan, you fool. Leaving behind the person with the gun? Okay, we're gonna investigate because... I mean... I feel like she would do it. I do admit that that, like, yeah, that was impacting me. Here we go. Oh! Did I not fire in time? Crap! Oh, shoot, I thought I had a bit more time than I did. Oh, boy. Okay. I really balls that up. Oh, God. I know. This, you know what? Of all of the deaths so far, this is the one that I'm most tempted to retry. But I'm gonna stick to my guns and not, like, retry at all. I'm just gonna go with the flow. She's dead. I'm gonna deal with it.
How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Like, this guy's an albino, right? Oh, we're gonna do this classic move.
Go!
Yeah, like, what are we waiting for? Yeah, I was about to say, this had to be when Caleb got bit.
Caleb got bit in the process.
I'm gonna go with what her... I don't know what she's, like, spotted.
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
Like, to me, it just makes sense that she'd be the one to do it. I feel like that might have been the wrong decision. I don't know what it was that she was seeing there.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
Whenever you hear a noise in the dark,
Oh, I see.
shadows, the breath on the back of your neck.
Okay,
It's gonna
okay.
be me. Now I will never leave you.
Fair enough. I'll see you around then. Uninjured. Bobby was able to fend off an attack from Chris's brother in werewolf form. Yep. When we were struggling. Okay, so they're just going to show us, like, who survived and who didn't. God, I read it as Jebediah. Yeah, that was a mistake. I doubt there's a way to keep Kaylee alive, right? Yeah. Okay, I would like to see his reaction. Like someone to explain to him. Max? Yeah, that... Oh yeah, it was Caleb who killed him. Okay, but how was I to know that that was going to happen? Okay. And he survived by hiding. She didn't. Yeah. But that means Caleb's alive, right? Yeah. So I guess the correct answer there was to go hide, I guess? Mm-hmm. So will Laura. But poor Laura, the dog boy. Hang on, I was going to use this opportunity to talk about the game. Is it going to be talking all the time?
We are bizarre
Yeah, this is
yet
the
bona fide,
podcast.
of the
I was hoping to talk
I'm
about my thoughts on the game, but if this is going to keep going, I'll just let this play
supernatural
through.
involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
Let's start off with just a quick reminder, folks, that the only game from Supermassive that I played before this was Man of Medan, which was the first Dark Pictures game. And what I will say definitively is that this is a better game than Man of Medan. Now, in terms of, you know, my thoughts on the game overall, that's where it's a bit more on the mixed side. The graphics are pretty good in general. Now, the fact that they're going for a realistic art style does mean that if there's any problems, they kind of stand out dramatically, you know, in terms of certain animations and certain lighting and stuff. But in general, I would say that this is quite a technically impressive game visually. Also, I do appreciate the fact that there's a little bit more gameplay compared to Man of Medan. You know, like for instance, you have the bits where you have to aim with the gun. I do think that's a little bit more interactive than Man of Medan. But it is also a case that, again, this game isn't exactly that interactive. Like, I have heard these games criticized for being essentially, you know, interactive films. And I do think that is a legitimate criticism. Yeah, I do think that, you know, there could be more gameplay. But, you know, I do commend the fact that, you know, they added a bit more compared to Man of Medan. Acting-wise, I do think the actors in general were a bit better than the ones in Man of Medan. Man of Medan, there was this kind of awkwardness to it. And I think that the awkwardness in this game was only kind of early on. I will say the first stream that I did of this game, I thought was, like, I didn't leave me with the best impression of the game. And I do think that as the game went on, the characters became a little bit more interesting. But only a little bit more. They're still quite stereotypical. But then once the horror stuff started happening, I was quite satisfied with that. The progression of the story, there were some nice twists and turns. The ending, I was a bit disappointed on, simply due to the fact that we didn't get character reactions, really. Like, for instance, when Nick killed Abigail, something that was crossing my mind was like, if Nick survives this, you know, what's his reaction going to be? How's he going to react when he learns that he killed Abigail? And we didn't get that in the ending. And then, like, you know, I was also wondering when we saw Max die in this, I was thinking to myself, you know, how's Laura going to react? And again, we didn't get that reaction. Obviously, I can't really comment on the music because obviously I had to disable it early on, but that's just going to come along with the fact that I'm streaming this game. What I will say as well, actually, I mean, this comes back to celebrities being in games, doesn't it? Like, they always often feel a little, like, unless they're like the main characters, they're always going to feel a bit underserved, aren't they? Like, for instance, in this game, you have David Arquette as, what's his name? The guy who was running the camp. Chris Hackett. And, you know, you get to hang out with Chris a bit at the beginning of the game. You don't really see him later on. You see him in that one flashback, I guess, like, you know, talking to his brother. But it's almost a case of like, oh, why was David Arquette in this? Now, this is a video game where you make choices, so maybe there's like a bunch of sections where, you know, there's extra information about him. I don't know. Like, it just comes back to a lot of things. But then again, maybe he would have had that big moment if Siobhan hadn't killed him. But I just feel like you wouldn't, like, you kind of would need to see more of him during the story itself, and you didn't see him that much. But whether I want to, like, run out there and start playing a bunch of Supermassive games, not really. Like, it hasn't, like, ignited any, like, great passion for them. And it does make me actually think to myself, please put in more gameplay. But, you know what, they found success with what they do, in general. And it does seem like they are trying to put more gameplay in. Like, I heard someone talk about how the most recent Dark Pictures has more, like, of those basic gameplay mechanics that the, you know, sure, like, it's just, like, moving some stuff about very easy puzzles. And sure, maybe you should have more complex puzzles in the game, but, you know, at least they're trying. And, you know, I can only hope that they keep moving in that direction of, like, increasing the level of interactivity. And that they don't just rest on, you know, what they've done, you know, previously in their catalog. So, like, you know, it was like an all right experience. Like, there was a lot of moments that, you know, I appreciated as a horror fan. Some bits of it were quite fun. Like I always thought, like, when a character was suddenly killed, I thought that would be quite hilarious. Some of them, like Abigail's death, I was laughing at because, like, oh my god, that caught me off guard. Jacob's one I felt bad about, and Caitlin's one I felt bad about. You know, if anyone's watching on YouTube, if you have any questions about any aspects of the game that I haven't covered yet, feel free to leave them in the comments. Like, I'll do my best to answer my thoughts on aspects of this game. So anyway, point is, thank you very much for watching. Check out Victory Achieved Gaming. That's a channel in which I help guide a friend through some pretty challenging games. Check out my blog. It's immortalliumblog.com. where I release a new blog post every Monday, I believe it is currently for the schedule. It might change in the future, who knows. And, you know, obviously if you are watching this on YouTube, go check out my Twitch channel on Twitch. Feel free to follow me so that you can know when I'm streaming. Like, I'm trying to stream somewhat regularly, like Sunday around 2. Obviously today was Saturday, but that's simply because like tomorrow is a case of like I genuinely cannot stream tomorrow. Basically, if I'm gonna stream in a week, it's probably gonna be 2 o'clock on, like, this is by Irish time, by the way, 2 o'clock on either a Saturday or a Sunday. Those are the most likely times I'm going to stream. And if you know, are available, then like pop on. Like, you don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just chat to me, give me some kind of info about the game in general and stuff. It'd be a good time, I think. I'll be streaming something next week, and I'm quite excited to see what I'll pick out because I haven't picked out anything yet. So yeah, have a great week, and thank you again.